Hey Rhythm Guitar Rockers, this is Mark Turco from rhythmguitarlessons.net, and today I have a video for you about slash chords. Now, I recently did a video about slash chords, but this video picks up where that one leaves off. So there's a little bit of a review in the beginning. It may seem very similar to my first slash chord video, but then it gets expanded. So recently I was on a live stream with my friend Tommaso Zillio where he went into great depth about slash chords.
A lot of people get confused by that, and many times it's just a way to express more simply what inversion of the chord that you're playing. That's all.
If you find written a slash chord, the first letter it's a chord. And there's the slash, the second letter it's a note, and it's the bass note. If you have no idea how to play the whole thing, as a guitar player, play only the first half, so the chord, and ignore the note. It's okay if the note is played by the bass player. Whenever you have a slash, you read the first half of the chord, the bass player reads the second half of the chord, and everything works out perfectly.
It's amazing.
Exactly. Okay, just to think of the slash as guitar slash bassist. Okay, you read the left half, the bass player reads the right half, and you're fine. If you are more advanced, or if you are the only instrument in the band, so it's only you, then you may need to know how to compound this chord, how to create this chord. You just play the chord and make sure that the note written after the slash is the lowest note you play. Done. The note after the slash, right now, the note after the slash is a note in the chord. It's for C major, it's either C, E, or G. Sometimes you see that after the slash, you have a note that is not in the chord. That's okay. It still means that chord with that bass. In this case, it's not anymore a triad. It's not just an inversion of a triad. It's something else. It could be many other things. You still play the left half. The bass player still plays the right half. It still works. It's just something different. And that it could be a bit more complicated, okay? So there's a comment by Warren saying that he frequently sees a slash chord to describe movement like the cliché C, G slash B, A minor, so C major. Bit out of tune. C, G slash B. If you guys look at the C and the B and the A, so the base of the C chord, which is also the root in this case, the B in C slash B, and then A minor, it creates this kind of descending line. Okay, but yeah, it's exactly right. That's one of the most common uses of the slash chord.
Well, that phrasing you did of that the phrasing that you just did, probably subconsciously, I mean, that's Stairway to Heaven.
Well, yeah. Well,
later on in the song.
Yeah. But it's many other. I mean, it's also Landslide.
Oh, Landslide too. Yeah, I guess it's all of them.
It's also Dust in the Wind. It's also it's a very, 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 very common thing, and it's actually a very old chord progression. You find it in Bach. In the Bach Bourrée, there is a passage where you go. So it's essentially in this case, not a G, but it's an E minor with a bass of G. Then you have B major with a bass of F sharp, and then you have an E minor. And you have essentially a descending line G, F sharp, E, and an ascending line E, F sharp, G, when at the same time, blah, blah, blah. It's a very, very old trick, essentially. Yeah. That's the idea.
And it works very well.
It does. People like it, so we keep using it. I mean, But lots and lots of songs have descending cliches. Okay. They have this descending cliche, typically starting from the root and going down. And you can stop anytime, but sometimes you go on, you essentially do the root, then the 7th note of the scale, the 6th note of the scale, the 5th note of the scale. So you go down from the root to the 5th. That's kind of the typical thing to do. You can go beyond, you can stop before, but it's typically stops around the 5th. And so you just put a chord for every one of those notes. So yeah, it's a cliche, but it works. And if we sit down here, we can start saying song names like it's nothing. I mean, it's Goodbye to Romance by Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, A Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. You can go on and on and on. Those are all situations where you have this descending bass line, one way or another.
If you like that video, you're going to love this brand new e-guide that's totally free. The link is in this video's description, or you can go to rhythmguitarlessons.net/P, lowercase r, lowercase o.